Job advertisements crash. Let's have a look. Hello everyone, Florian Heise here, and welcome to another episode of HeiseSays. I've got my stein of coffee, and the latest job advertisement figures from December have come through. Now, earlier in the year, we received the unemployment rate, and it ticked up ever so slightly in November, with many people suspecting that this was due to the preparation of new jobs for the holiday season. Even though it was seasonally adjusted, technically shouldn't have accounted for that. But we have seen now the unemployment or the job data for advertisements come in, and they are not looking particularly good. Job ads are down, as we can see. Let's have a look through this ANZ media release about it. And what does this tell us for confidence moving forward? December job ads impacted by fires. And this morning I looked at just the potential long-term impact of the bushfires on the tourism industry here in Australia from a piece written by Jason Murphy. And we already have businesses reporting to the ASX of the financial impact that it's going to have onto them. So the ANZ Australian job ads fell 6.7% month on month in December, seasonally adjusted. This was the largest monthly decline since the May result, which was affected by public holidays and the federal election. Job ads are now down 18.8% year on year. Just 18.8%, guys, over a year. What the hell is that telling us there about, business confidence? I mean, we've got here, look, business confidence, business conditions, the last data from November, both down, guys. We've got consumer confidence down. Well, it speaks for itself, isn't it? Everything's seeming to lining up. Florian, you're just a doomer. You're just focusing on the negative. It's what I'm seeing in the comments. No, I'm just trying to understand what the hell is going on, everyone, because I don't trust anything I read in the media anymore. Not at all. I'm too skeptical a bastard for that. So, in trend terms, job ads fell 1.9% month on month and 14.4% year on year. Seasonally adjusted, so the number's down the number's 142,569, 6.7 month on month, 18.8 down over the year, as we said. ANZ senior economist Catherine Birch commented, "The 6.7% month on month drop in December took ANZ job ads down to its lowest level since April 2016. In the final 2 weeks of December, the number of job ads declined by more than we would have expected for that time of year, suggesting that the escalating bushfire crisis had an impact." And if you just heard one of my daughters walk past crying, it's probably because she got in trouble for waking up Granddad much too early. The life of a 2-year-old. So there you go. The bushfires are having impact on jobs. It's just that. Or it's just confidence. People are holding off. See how things happen. People are holding off to wait for the next cash rate cut, guys. Yeah, honestly, the next cash rate cut has to go down in Feb. I can't see it not dropping. Based on previous major natural disasters, such as Victoria's Black Saturday fires and Queensland's 2010 to 2011 floods, the current bushfire could see a short-term negative impact on employment. The overall labour market remains resilient, however, bouncing back with a 40,000 gain in employment in November, following the 25,000 fall in October. Yes, but we need to see. We have the unemployment rate here. It's slightly ticked up. We need to see what happens in December and January to the unemployment rate, because we're basing off outdated data here, and it's a challenge, because this is a leading indicator of where things are going. So they fell by 6.7% in December. There you go. So the average total number of job ads per month in Australia. We can see here in 2010, it was 139,000. And what are we at now? We're at 125,000. And then what's this one? The next one is the seasonally adjusted. Okay, so they seasonally adjusted. So that's the real figure. Then they seasonally adjusted. And there's the difference. So, what do you reckon, guys? What do you think we're heading here with all this? Let's have a look here at the statement they have here talking about the method they use. The Internet series counts the average number of job ads carried by each of the states contributing to the series on the same day of the week each month. The day, which is not necessarily the same for each site, is selected by the site's operator as broadly representative of the activity level. The data are based on information provided by the operators of the following sites: Seek and the Department of Employment and Job Searches. So it doesn't count LinkedIn, it doesn't count Facebook, it doesn't count all these other methods that people get jobs, does it? So let's have a look in relation to other indicators. This is the job ads and this is the unemployment rate. So you can see they're trending a fair bit. So the job ads percent of labor force inverted, and this is the percent here. So we'll have to see where it goes. Job ads and ABS job vacancies. So percent of labor force. So we can see as the job ads trending down, job vacancies trend down. Job ads and employment growth. So it's percent change quarter on quarter, percent change quarter on quarter. So employment growth is the left-hand side, and the right-hand side is the job adverts. So when we can see here when we have falls in the job adverts, we have falls in the employment growth. You can look here, look at that big fall, and then boom, that fell. You can see here again, boom, that fell. Look at that sharp drop in ads. Employment growth change actually went negative. So you need a really big cut to start seeing people laying off jobs. But we saw this as well in the latest PMI data that was coming out from the manufacturing sector. That sector started cutting people for the first time in recent memory. They've actually reduced employment. So there we have it, guys. What is your take on this? Where do you think this is going to lead? What signs are this saying? Look, we've seen a decline here. It was an uptick and a decline again. So it's definitely, job ads are definitely trending down. And, well, just look at GDP, trending down. Wage growth. Well, wage growth is a good sign. Now, when I'm showing this wage growth, guys, I'm not calling for the government to intervene and put minimum wages and all these other things in the market, force people to pay more, because that just means people's hours gets cut. It means people lose employment. So that's the issue with that. This is a sign that there is not enough activity in the economy, not enough demand for labor. And that's the problem here, and we can see that here as well in housing and dwelling approval numbers, and that's being felt in the construction sector. And a lot of people in the construction game are noticing it. There's some people who are fortunate enough they may be working on a big project, and that'll carry them through for a few years. Often you want to hope to get on one of those big jobs to carry you through tough times. And a lot of consulting practices, you've got one or two big boys, big jobs that'll keep you going. And you've got all the little ones, that you just flitter through, and it all adds, and it goes in the same pot, and you make a profit at the end. The problem is if the big ones aren't there and you only have lots of little jobs, they're a lot harder to make a profit on. You kind of want them in, you squeeze them in between the big jobs and just keep everything flowing, keep the momentum. But if you have lots of little ones, because you've got the same overhead for each one, and it makes it a lot harder to get going. So we're starting to see this here. And I mean, just going back to consumer confidence, guys, it's not looking crash hot, and business confidence isn't looking crash hot either. So we'll have to see. This isn't filling me with confidence for this year, combined with the issues that we have from the bushfires, combined with all the trade issues. Let me know what your opinion is, guys. Where do you think it's heading? You reckon we're heading for a recession in 2020? Do you think we are? I'm thinking, well, looks like if the cash rate drops to 0.25, we're getting QE. What do you think that'll do to the economy? Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Like, share, and subscribe. If you're a fan of the channel and want to help us produce more content, I have a Patreon where you can make a small monthly donation. We also have the ability for you to join the channel here on YouTube, get badges and emojis, and allows you to support the channel. You can also use our affiliate links for Independent Reserve for your crypto trading, Amazon and eBay for your consumer purchases. That's a great way for you to support a channel that doesn't cost you anything extra and gives us a small commission. And I really appreciate everyone who does that. We have PayPal where you can make a direct donation. And thank you to everyone who's made the generous donations over the holiday period. And finally, our very own merchandise made by Rachel on the HeiseSays website. Pocket squares for any function. Take care, guys. Have a great day, and I will talk to you all later. Bye for now.